I have a question for the people who work for Monat, not the market partners, but the corporate headquarters. Monat, you recently terminated Angelique. You might remember her. She's the one who spoke out about being treated poorly by other directors in Monat. And there was some back and forth where Ryan Anderson promised her she would not be fired. And we saw what happened. Yesterday, on March 28th, she was terminated through an email that was sent to her. Let's take a look. It was sent to her by someone she's never even spoken to a day in her life. So let's take a look at the email that she was sent. It says right here, "It was recently come to our attention that you have publicly criticized other market partners and the business on social media platforms." What she did was criticize the way she was treated. Let's be perfectly clear about what she did. These types of posts fall under Section 4.3, non-disparagement of Monat's policies and procedures, which states, while Monat welcomes constructive input, do you? Negative comments and remarks made in the field by market partners about the company, its products, or compensation plans serve no purpose other than to demotivate other Monat market partners. For this reason, and to set the proper example for their marketing organization, market partners must not disparage, demean, or make negative remarks. Regard or represent as being of little worth. Well, I don't think that she disparaged your company. She didn't say that you were of little worth. She said that she was being treated in a really negative way. And she outlined that treatment. And you fired her. She also, let's see what demeans means. Cause a severe loss in the dignity of and respect for. Interesting. By her explaining how a director treated her, you as a company felt that you lost dignity and respect. And so you fired the victim of a bad situation. Interesting. You also claimed, as per Ryan Anderson, that this interview with Chelsea Suarez is what did it. This is what did it. Let me real quick remind you of a few things that you are not holding people accountable. For example, Angelique talks about this.
Rank, I want to say it's like AMM and up. You get put into like this chat or this pool. And so they say, okay, cool. So part of your bonus now is going to go into this pool. It's going to go into this account or whatever. And then at the end of the month, we use the money from this pool to stack and to buy packs and to put whatever it is that we need to so all of us can hit our rank.
Interesting. I have right here in your compliance document, stacking is the specific placement of a VIP customer or a market partner under a person in your downline other than the person who introduced them to Monat in order to achieve rank advancements, incentives, prizes, commissions, or bonuses for yourself or others. It is not allowed at Monat because it is a form of gaming our system and therefore stealing. Do not tell people that you are their sponsor and then enroll them under someone else unless they specifically agree to be under another sponsor. You lose credibility with your new VIP or market partner if you place them under another person without their consent because people will then believe that you lied to them and got to get them to join Monat. Our business is about relationships, and the person you connected with wants to be directed to you, not under someone they do not know. Bonus buying is strictly prohibited. Bonus buying includes placing large orders, using your credit card on multiple accounts, shipping orders under multiple names to one address in order to earn an incentive, or earning a rank advancement. This activity creates short-term gains but are not sustainable. Also, because these are fake sales, you are stealing from Monat and from your upline. Your monthly purchases should be limited to your own personal use. Yet when you were presented with this screenshot of Krista Parney, Salvage Soul, as she's known on Instagram, sending a text message saying, would you be willing to terminate your account and rejoin under Jamie? I will pay $500 now and the biggest product pack cost for you to rejoin after the 6 months or if they have an early opening. I mean, you can rejoin under me again if you wanted. This was sent to you by current market partners. In fact, it was sent to you by Angelique, who you fired. And Krista Parney is not fired, even though this right here goes in direct violation of your own compliance. You also did not seem to care at all when these videos were sent numerous times to compliance.
Long, 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 long. Little, boyfriend into heaven. What am I saying? What else do I say? No,
Many people, hundreds of people, expressed to you that this was offensive to Asian Americans, and you responded with the following email. Thank you for contacting Monet's compliance department. Please know that we are aware of this video and this case is currently under review. Monet does not support this behavior. Our agreements with our independent market partners state that they must adhere to our company policies and procedures, which do not condone immoral conduct or practices. Well, here is your policies and procedures. And all it says, it's very vague. It's a real gray area. Monet products, and this shall be consistent with public interest, and must avoid all discourteous, deceptive, misleading, unethical, or immoral conduct or practices. And as if that wasn't enough, you did absolutely nothing when this gem of a market partner made the following comparison.
I've made the decision that I'm not ever putting a face diaper on ever again, for any reason, ever again, period. And I've made that decision because I truly believe that what has happened over the last 2 years is the biggest crimes against humanity that humans have ever seen. Now, you might be like, what about the Holocaust? And I think this is worse.
What should be noted is that when you were presented with the question, very, very recently as yesterday, why is it acceptable for Angela to say these awful things while wearing a Monet sweatshirt? You came back with, well, if I robbed a bank wearing a 49ers jersey, would the 49ers press charges? So I ask you, Monet, did Angelique demean and disparage Monet and its market partners? Or did you do that yourself?